there will be a conversation to be had that will be bonkers.
Not really.
Why not really?
Right now, he's the second best in Dallas Maverick history, only because of the championship. Now, if he wins one, you could put him in that conversation with Dirk. He ain't over here yet. He's still in Dallas. He's a great player, but...
That's 100% his prime, because you got to stay been playing pro since 16. Right now, he's 25. He's in the middle of his prime. Right now. Now, it's about how long his prime is going to last. Yeah, he's in his prime.
Luka and Jokic.
Yeah.
These are slow, unathletic players that are like moving at a different pace, right? We're athletic and moving fast. They just slow down.
He was telling them once they drafted Luka, he was like, he's going to be the best player.
I remember that.
You remember that? We were sitting together talking.
Yes, I remember that.
He was like, he's going to be one of the best. I'm like, yeah, right. Because I'm like, how tall is he? Because now he starts to measure him up to me. And I'm like, yeah, right. You know what I'm saying?
Luka is the worst all-star I've ever seen in my life. He can score the ball, he can pass the ball, he can rebound, all that. He has no effort on defense. He don't want to play defense. He don't hustle for no loose balls. He don't hustle for no loose rebounds. I watched Drew Holiday about 3 to 4 times get extra rebounds when he's guarding. I'm like, yo, he don't try.
Since stepping into the NBA in 2018, Luka Doncic has become one of the most electrifying and unique stars in the league. With elite scoring ability, jaw-dropping court vision, and triple-doubles that come as easily as layups, Luka has carved out his place as a generational talent, one who's changing the definition of what it means to be a modern superstar. His journey began overseas, where he dominated the EuroLeague with Real Madrid, becoming the youngest MVP in the league's history. From there, he didn't just enter the NBA, he took it by storm. Multiple All by first-team selections, playoff heroics, and now he's led the Dallas Mavericks all the way to the NBA Finals. But despite his brilliance, Luka's ball-dominant style and leadership approach have drawn mixed reactions from NBA legends. Some admire his unmatched skill set. Others wonder, can he really lead a team to a championship? Now, the greatest to ever do it, Michael Jordan, has finally spoken out about Luka Doncic and what he said. It just might change the entire conversation. Despite being one of the NBA's brightest stars, Luka Doncic hasn't been immune to criticism. Even after carrying the Dallas Mavericks to the NBA Finals, questions have lingered. Critics point to his conditioning, his effort on defense, and even his on-court demeanor, arguing that these flaws prevent him from claiming the title of best player in the world. But not everyone sees it that way. Enter Charles Barkley, never one to hold back and always a voice that cuts through the noise. His take on Luka offers a totally different perspective, one that might make you rethink everything you thought you knew about Doncic. What Barkley had to say, it wasn't just praise, it was a statement.
Yeah, I know. You see how quick they turned on Luka in the finals. I was like,
I know.
No,
that was bullshit.
I said,
I didn't like that.
Luka's the only reason they're in the finals. I mean, and then after game 1 and game 2, they're like, Luka can't play any defense. He's the reason the Celtics up 2-0, 3-0. I'm like, wait a minute. He's the only reason they're in the finals.
The criticism around Luka Doncic, it's gone too far. Last season, Luka entered in the best shape of his career and came out of the gate on fire. But as the season wore on, nagging injuries began to slow him down. Still, he pushed through the Mavericks on an improbable postseason run that ended with a trip to the NBA Finals. When healthy, there's no question Luka belongs in the conversation with the best players in the league, maybe even the best. Period. And it's not just fans who see it. Allen Iverson, one of the most iconic and electrifying scorers in NBA history, knows exactly what it means to carry a team. In 2001, he dragged a flawed Sixers squad all the way to the NBA Finals, powered by grit, a killer crossover, and the ability to create his own shot at will. In many ways, Luka mirrors that same impact ball-dominant clutch under pressure and capable of elevating everyone around him. Iverson sees it too, in fact. He's gone on record saying that if he could choose any player to team up with today, it'd be Luka Doncic. He believes their size, skill, and ability to break down defenses would form an unguardable backcourt duo. High praise from a certified legend.
One of the days where I would want it to be Luka because he's a big point guard. Yeah. I can still play the 2. Yeah. He can guard the 2. I guard the 1. You know what I mean? And I think it'll just be deadly.
LeBron James, arguably the greatest player of his generation, knows exactly what it's like to carry the weight of massive expectations. Since entering the league in 2003, he's not only lived up to the hype, he's redefined it. And when LeBron looks at Luka Doncic, he sees something familiar. LeBron has followed Luka's career closely and has openly praised how the young star has handled the pressure, the spotlight, and the expectations that come with being a franchise cornerstone. What stands out to LeBron isn't just Luka's stats, it's his versatility, his vision, and his ability to elevate everyone around him. And what LeBron said next about Luka's mindset, it offers a rare glimpse into why he holds Doncic in such high regard, not just as a player, but as a future face of the league.
Because I love everything about his game, love everything about him. The way he plays the game reminds me of the way I play the game. We're just triple threats, we rebound, we pass, which is the number one thing on our mind, trying to keep our teammates engaged and keep our teammates feeling good out on the floor, keeping our teammates in rhythm. And we'll put 40 on you, too, if you disrespect it.
Dirk Nowitzki was there at the beginning of Luka Doncic's NBA journey. Luka's rookie season happened to be Dirk's final one-a, passing of the torch between two European legends who both made their mark in Dallas. Their time as teammates may have been brief, but the bond was real. Dirk has always spoken highly of Luka not just as a player, but as the next face of a franchise he helped build. For Dirk, it's personal. He knows what it takes to carry a team to win in Dallas and to earn the love of Mavericks fans. And watching Luka rise, it's something Dirk takes pride in. He often points to Luka's offensive brilliance, his step-backs, his court vision, his ability to control a game at his own pace. But what impresses Dirk most is how quickly Luka's grown. Since entering the league, each season, he's leveled up. And what Dirk recently said about Luka, it perfectly captures why he believes Doncic isn't just a star, he's destined for greatness.
Man, I'm so mad. He's breaking every one of my records, man. This is over. I'm thrilled for him, obviously. I got to know him. My last year was his first year in the league. It was just great to see him, get to know him a little bit. And I think we saw then in year one that the sky's the limit for him. But I honestly didn't think he could go there. I mean, the way he has no offensive holes in his game. He can do it all. He can shoot the step back. He can go both ways. He can post. He's got the mid-range. He's got the flow. He's got all the horse shots. I mean, he's got the full package, and he's been tremendous to watch. Every year, I'm saying this kid can't possibly get better, and then sure enough, next year he comes back with more in his repertoire. It's been incredible to watch his first couple years in the league get better, and hopefully Mavs fans enjoy him for a long, long time.
At his peak, Gilbert Arenas was one of the NBA's most explosive scorers, a walking bucket who could take over games in an instant. Since hanging up his jersey, Arenas has become one of the league's most outspoken and polarizing voices. His podcast is known for hot takes that spark serious debate. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's delivered one of his most controversial opinions yet. Arenas doesn't believe Luka deserves to be mentioned in the same breath as Michael Jordan, even James Harden. In his view, Luka's lack of defensive impact keeps him far from MJ's level, who dominated both ends of the floor. And offensively, Arenas argues that Doncic's game doesn't quite match Harden's elite scoring ability in isolation and volume shooting. His take is blunt. Luka still has a long way to go before entering the conversation of all-time greats. And just like that, the debate intensifies, highlighting how even among former NBA stars, opinions on Luka Doncic remain sharply divided.